Like I started really early, and yep, lo and behold, the webcam didn't work. It took me 10 minutes to
Nice.
fix. That thing is like out to get me. So,
Oh,
so Ryan, how are you?
good. You sound like crap.
Do I really?
Yep.
Hmm.
There you go.
Is that really all it was? Was it was all the way over
Yeah.
there? Oh wow, wow.
hmm
For directional. Peep beep.
Well, this is an exciting start to the stream, David.
I'm tired. All right, I'm
Oh, me
working
too.
like fucking ridiculous amount of my hours.
All
All right, guys. Welcome to the Duvenuter Stroom. We are testing for regionals today on the first Ween stream of October. It's not very Ween streamy themey, but you can suck my weenie. I don't care.
Kind of rhymes.
It's a near rhyme. Oh, get that piece of trash out of my stream.
Who, Marion?
Yeah. Who, Marion? Why does he always fail to join the first call?
Did you call him?
No, he like just joined. I think like Skype is buggy and bad because like I think it's froze my computer like twice now.
Probably. I mean, we probably should.
Use something else.
Yeah.
Use something else.
I think I've seen people.
They Discord, I think.
Yeah.
Pokemon Johto! So, I think, what was this? Is this what I'm playing? No, because this is this fucking borked ass version of YGOPro. Would it just kill Percy just to update it? Even if it was bad, like even if just he made all the Link monsters just really super janky generic XC monsters, and just like the placement didn't matter. It just like the like monster count mattered. Like, oh, this is a Link 2, gives you 2 zones, so you can put 2 extra deck monsters on board. Like it wouldn't be perfect, but it would at least work as a proxy for now. Like, and that would have to be easier to code.
I don't know. Obviously, the baseline is there.
Maybe it just gave up. Maybe he just like low key gave up and it's never gonna actually fix it. Which would suck because, you know, all the reasons. Did you screw up your fixed picture, Ryan?
There we go.
Ah! What up?
Ah!
What's wrong with you?
I see.
Is your stream working? Because I'm watching it, right? And it's just a picture.
Works for me.
Yeah, maybe you just have a shit tier internet connection. Like soup. Yeah.
If I could add on to earlier, I fucking hate Skype so very much.
Yeah, it's like.
Every time
Yeah,
I invite you, that's what your
Yeah, I never change it because every time I'm on Skype, that's what I'm feeling. There is no difference.
No, that's accurate. So, any suggestions on something else to try? Should we just go with like the Google Hangout?
Well, Discord works, but you can't see each other.
Oh, that's no fun.
Well, to be fair, there aren't many like voice chat places where you can see each other. That's the whole draw of Skype, you know.
It's the whole draw of Skype, you know. Despite the fact it's a boogie mess. It's a boogie mess. It's a boogie mess, yes. Lots of bugs in Skype. Everyone's always like, hey, can you see me? And you're like, nah. You sound like a robot. You're always like, hello. It's your fucking Skype. It's your fucking Skype, it is.
Pop out.
Where's Will? I gotta wow him with my gutter snipe impression. It's like not even English. It's like, you know, dock worker English. Is you're on the wrong side of town, you says. Like what? Oh, break your legs.
So, Dave,
What?
while we're not being productive, what are your thoughts on the FA cards?
They suck, they do.
Okay, there you go. There's your answer for everyone asking what Dave thinks about the FA cards.
Yeah, we just saved you 2 boobless hours, folks.
Yep.
But there's like a level of irony to what you just said that you were completely unaware of. Can't you stop it? I'm trying to stream, you dizzy. All right.
Yeah, you do.
Do you have nothing to do?
I'm waiting for my onions to go through.
Understand.
Have you tried actually building FAs, Dave?
Yeah.
Fucking awfuls is what it is.
Have you tried putting them together with UAs or?
They don't.
Yeah.
They don't do anything. They don't do. There's literally no synergy there. They're wind machines, earth warriors. One's a level modulation gimmick that uses multiple field spells apparently, and the other one is like a flippy flop deck. Like they literally did nothing in common. Except except the fact that they're entirely based around a weird gimmick. That's like the only thing.
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing they got going for them is that they're both based on a weird gimmick. That's gonna be in my head now. Fuck, stupid Pokemon Johto theme.
They're going for like a Ghostbusters.
No, it's the Pokemon Johto theme. Johto
Oh.
Are you trying
Journeys.
to appeal to like the young kids in your audience?
Yeah, they're
No.
trying to be
Like-
cool.
I'm
Or the
trying to
old
be.
people
I'm trying to be
who remember
hip.
Johto?
So yeah, maybe the old people who were like, remember Johto. It's a series that Brock came back for. No.
All right, Dave.
What?
I'm not gonna. Let's duel.
Let's duel.
I'm not gonna pull any punches.
Not gonna pull any punches.
Brings
starting
out
off-
magicians.
I'm starting off with the magicians.
OTTO. Is it OT comma TO?
I say OT. I guess you could even just like do NC
NC. Okay.
pound password.
Pound password. Pound Marion. Marion's the password. So that way you have to say pound Marion.
With a hashtag,
I don't like
suppose.
this idea.
Pound his little ladyboy butt.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that all caps, right, Dave?
OT, that's all caps. And then Marion is only, it's just the M. So Predator Magnus wasn't black.
who was?
I don't know. Who the hell was black player for life? On my last video, I made a joke that the shit tier rogue player, his like YouTube handle was Blackwing player for life as a joke, and somebody literally made verbatim, even with the weird string of numbers I attached to the end, they made a verbatim account and were like, oh, I got a shout out, lol. And it was really funny because like somebody took the time to make an alt account just for that gag. Like it was I don't know how it wasn't either you, Marion, or Predator Magnus. Like that, I don't know how it was neither of you. It's like,
Well, I do make joke accounts from time to time, but no, that was not me.
it was funny. Like it was really funny because it took me a minute at first because like I just said I saw the comment and I was like, what do you mean shout out? I didn't shout out anybody. Then I saw the name and I was like, what? I even went back and confirmed in my own video like the like the string of numbers that I just made up on the spot. It was really funny.
So all of us went to locals this Saturday.
We all
we all
did.
played good decks. Would you like to elaborate what happened with yours, Dave?
I was playing a bad version of a good deck, and I think it showed. I was playing like a 42 card Paleozoic because I was like, oh, it'll be lean and mean and spamming machine. Instead, it was, God, I wish I had more cards in my deck because I'm out of resources and I have no recursion and I need one more Ophobina because it keeps getting stricken and then I need another one. Fuck. Like, it was. It taught me how to play the deck though, because like every single time I would like need something, I'm like, damn, I'm bad at building this deck.
Oh no, I don't have Ryan right next to me. Help!
Help! Help! I got a Yugioh! I don't know how to play Yugioh! I'm so bad!
How do you play Yu-Gi-Oh?
How do you play Yugioh?
I like that rendition of your subscribers there, Dave.
Oh yeah?
The Jerry Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Every one of my subscribers is just Jerry Seinfeld yelling how he doesn't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
All my
That seems about right.
all my scrubscribers. I just saw Simu say that in his Twitch stream he calls the emotes C-motes. I didn't know if I should laugh or be really upset.
I think that's impressive.
I was like, damn it! That's clever and cringy all at the same time. I'm really upset. C-motes, fucking asshole. God damn it. God damn it. I turned into Doug there for a sec. God damn it. Fucking Simo. Where is Doug? Is he dead?
Jerry Seinfeld is Blackwing player for life.
So Dave, how did you do at your locals?
I went 2-2, but I got a bye on one round, but I played a match against a pendulum deck anyway, so I could prove that I played the round, and it was a bad pendulum deck, so it doesn't even count.
Ah. Well, I opened up really weird, so you might have a chance.
Ryan, how was your locals experience?
It was ABC, easy as 1, 2, 3.
Same.
Like, I played 4 rounds Swiss, first round was ABC.
Stop.
Actually a good ABC link. Eked out a win. Second round was against Pendulum Magicians.
Who's against your mother? I dueled her into submission.
Kinda bricked. But, and then the last 2 were,
Also, way to like
Also ABC.
game 1 stream snipe me, Ryan.
what?
You opened a Dweller. No one would do that unless they knew what I was playing.
Well, that's not really stream sniping. That's just knowing the opponent.
But is that a really good test? I don't know. Like, oh, if your opponent cheats, this is what happens.
I mean,
oh, fuck.
it was
Oh, yep.
either-
Okay. Yep. There we go.
My options were either Dweller or,
Tornado?
I don't have a tornado, so it was either Dweller or Trapeze Magician. So
Gotta sell
Wow.
that trapeze.
When
Of
my
the-
opponent
of the two,
cheats, I do
honestly.
really poorly.
of the 2, I wouldn't go into Trapeze as a defensive measure, so I might as well guess that my opponent's gonna have some sort of graveyard effect activating. So I'll just go into the Dweller just in case.
Uh-huh.
Well, my locals experience is I played against Light Sworns, and I first turned Zarkdom, and that was funny. That was funny.
How do you Zark on turn 1?
Well, it was my first turn, but I was going second.
And so you had the extra card plus you just open stupid?
I opened Wavering, Astro, and Gofu.
Okay.
I won.
Oh, it was it was the Gofu, wasn't it? Because it gave you the room.
Yeah, I mean, technically you can summon Zark with 1 monster zone. You just won't.
Oh, wow!
I went undefeated. I got my ass stomped game 1 against Link ABC.
Nice.
Well, to be fair, I bricked hard. I had 2 Harmo, a Black Fang, and double Wavering.
Yeah, that was rough.
2 homo?
And then he fucking Ghost Ogred my oath that I searched out. Not fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I lost
And
so
then I just
hardcore.
destroyed everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Wavering should not have came back.
So he did prove that if Ryan cheats, I definitively lose. That
Dave is so salty. You can hear it.
No, well, everyone.
Given the way my deck is built, that was literally my only option to go into. So I wouldn't have gone into it if I had another play.
So at very best, we can spin this as you luck sacked me, is what you're saying. What? Yeah, Palio loses to a first turn dweller. Oh, look at me.
Oh no, my deck can't play.
It's like, oops, I dropped a Dark Law on your Light Sworns. Oopsie. Fucking asshole.
I mean, given the meta, first turn dweller is actually not a terrible play. So I don't want to hear it.
I was main decking
you're
macro.
Ryan,
You're just salty, so I don't want to hear it.
Are you gonna summon Zork on him, Ryan? You gonna style on him?
I don't know if I can.
Oh, Ryan. Spicy tech.
What?
Spicy tech.
Okay.
So, the blue eyes guy I played against, he went into Nova, right, with his galaxy eyes. But he's like, if you were playing Trick Stars, I would have done this instead. And he drops greedy Samsara. It literally, its effect is, if you would take effect damage, your opponent takes it instead. It's a rank 5. I totally forgot about it. Is I totally forgot about it. It's just a rank 5.
Oh yeah, this was in that gold pack.
Oh,
right?
and you're playing Galaxy Soldiers.
Yeah, he just Galaxy Soldiered it. It was I was rolling laughing. I was like, oh my god, that's broke. Like you would just be like, it'd be a shame if I draw for turn and you burn yourself for game. Oh, take that, Trick Star, you son of a bitch. Like, oh my god, it was broke. I mean, you guys can't magicians technically make it? I mean, you would just rather make trapeze anyway, but
I don't think. Do we have any? Well, that's 5 though, right?
it's a 5. Isn't what's his face a 5? No, he's a
Trapeze
7.
is
He's
a
a 7.
4.
He's a 7.
Trapeze is a 4.
No, I was talking about Astrograph Sorcerer, because like I knew he's like the only one in your deck that's not a level 4 magician. He's a 7.
Is there a level 5 magician?
If there is, it's probably bad. No one plays it.
Probably before a pal. That's all it is.
Wait, no. Wait, isn't one of the first 2? Wasn't one of them a 5?
Oh yeah, Stargazer, whatever the fuck his name is.
Like one of the 2 really bad ones. Yeah.
Spell.
Yeah. Yeah. I think one was a 3 and a 5, right? I don't remember.
Something like that.
You're probably just better off running Galaxy Soldier in the deck, right?
Not enough lights.
You have some. Are you zarking me just to be a gigantic piece of shit?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
I mean, that happens to me all the time where I just want to summon it. I don't care if it's bad.
Gigantic.
Oh, so I just first turn Dweller, and I zarked the shit out of here. Game fucking 2. Oh,
I'm almost tempted to tell you side against pendulums, like main deck your side.
I mean, the deck's pretty good. Also, people keep saying Spirals is really good. Can you elaborate why?
Crumble logos?
What?
Did you say crumble logos?
No, I meant Spirals. Like, I've been looking around, seeing why the deck is so good. I read Double Helix. Isn't he just a searcher or something?
Do you really have no idea why?
I just know it is.
Double Helix is a link 2 link monster made of 2 Spyral monsters. The whole reason it fixes the deck is because when you machine dupe a quick fix to search 2 Spyral gears, if you just don't have a super agent, doesn't matter how much shit you've searched, you could quick fix a million times in your turn and not use a single one of the cards you've searched because you don't have a super agent. The fact that you can make those 2 quick fixes into Double Helix, which counts as a super agent while on field, totally just puts the whole deck together. And then we can ignore the fact that Spyral Double Helix also, if you guess the top card of your opponent's deck right, can summon a Spyral from your deck to the field. The amount of it.
Summon Master Plan and then send her with like as a link material, and then you get field spell and a search.
It's stupid how much
and then
advantage
the field spell searches. So So if you can side like Mistake or Droll and Lockbird, then that's how you beat the deck.
What I'm hearing is like a lot of advantage and like zoom, but the deck is actually powerful. Is what I'm hearing.
Well, yeah, because
of links.
Almost
because
well
they
that
can
and
spam out like double firewall that link 3 dude that when he's mutual linked negates everything.
Yeah, the spellcaster. No, well that and not only that, but just like what is it? Half of the main deck monsters are all just spot removal. like it's kind of ridiculous. You have Super Agent pops spells, Tough pops anything. What is it? Sleeper pops 2
on your side and then pops 2 on your opponent's side. But if you have him equipped or have your the card you targeted equipped with that monster, it's not destroyed, so it's just a free pop 2. Very similar to the
Trap
Magician's Trap. Yeah.
Yeah, I never really followed Spirals too much, but some guy at my locals asked why is it so good, and I couldn't really answer him.
That's why.
They can flood the field and make tons of links.
I mean that's what it is. It's just that not only does the deck spam a stupid amount of advantage, all the monsters do something. They're not just summoning for the sake of summoning themselves.
So are you gonna play Spirals when it gets good, Dave?
I have literally the entire deck, like 3 of every card in the archetype.
Yeah. Except for Double Helix.
Except for Double Helix. Like I literally, and I got my Super Agents and they were like $5 a pop. Cause I was like,
I gave you one of mine too.
I was like, you know what, this deck might be good someday if we get a good card. I'm just gonna get the whole deck and sit on it. Lol.
Lol. I sold my Super Agent a while back when it was $3.
Wow.
Yeah, I got the tail end of that Apex Avian trade a few years ago.
I think he's starting to cool down. He's sitting around 15 still.
I didn't summon at all when I went to locals, but he's a good side out card because if you go in second, you don't need him.
Oh my
Avian
god.
only comes up when you get your Pendulum Summon off, and if you get your Pendulum Summon off, there's not much to worry about.
Yeah.
There's streamer Dave's making slips around. This is fantastic. Oh my god. What is this? Black Bag Magician. No, I was just trying to click the stream version of it. It wasn't doing anything. We were like, what the fuck? Stupid core, you buggy piece of shit.
Lol.
This is pretty good. It's like sweet peppers, onions, garlic, kale, all pan seared with sausages. Yeah, it's like in a red vinegar. Oh, and sweet potato mashed potatoes. I lost already, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah, you ghost ogred my blue boy. GG.
I didn't open particularly well, so.
You mock me for having like 9 draw power cards.
I do. They're unnecessary.
No, they're not. They would have unbricked my hand if it went through.
You don't know that.
Scrub talk.
It is not scrub talk. Ryan is really opposed to Ryan is opposed to draw power. He would rather just have no draw power in the deck whatsoever and just look at his opening hand and say, "Can I win? No, game 2." Like oh, you have no reason, no way of getting at anything else. So that's just what you're stuck with. No advantage for you.
Yeah, I do that
Why do you
all
think
the
I'm
time.
playing Pendulum Editions, Dave?
What, you can just 1-for-1 everything? Like, well, there you go.
Oh yeah, I resolved 4 pop wavering locals.
Wow.
Yeah, the
That
more
was
meta your deck is, the better wavering I just.
I know, right?
It really is.
Too bad you don't have your damage jugglers to negate it.
Oh yeah, Juggler might be good during.
Ash Blossom does negate it.
Yeah,
Ash-
she's like $80 right now. No one in my locals has Ash Blossoms. It's fucking great.
I've only been ashed in real life a couple times. Like, very few.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's rough.
Yeah.
Well,
You're-
to be fair, Dave,
not
your decks
fun.
aren't susceptible to Ash when you set 5 back row and pass. Did you say Ash your demise?
Which would suck.
Desires.
Ash of Desires, isn't that the name of our like cheesy drugstore romance novel? Ash of Desires.
Sure.
Oh, is that the one where Quick Fix is on the front?
Hey baby, you want to see my Nig 9?
The majority of the stuff me and Dave talk about are just subtle Yu-Gi-Oh sex jokes.
Oh,
They're not very subtle.
wow.
Ryan's just along for the ride.
You know what? I'm like not paying attention to this duel at all. I did actually have a response to something you did. it might have been relevant.
Probably.
That's fine. Whatever.
This guy's asking what the password is.
It's Marion. I should have done that, like when you summoned it.
Yeah.
And then I probably should have done it when it declared an attack.
Yep.
Should I play more of the Book of Moon? Because like that's actually kind of solid. Like sticking, like now your start time's stuck there.
Uh-huh.
Like that's not bad.
Yeah.
People usually play 3 Canadian, don't they?
Pretty sure.
Nah,
Pretty sure all the profiles I've sent you have like 3.
it depends. I've seen 2. I've never seen 1.
Is it something you want to see going first?
I mean, going first, you just want to see, you know, something as opposed to.
You want to see desires and a bunch of spells. That's a trap.
Somehow I didn't have Trap Graph on board. I'm blown away by that.
Graph is so good.
It's because I resolved a desire or a pendulum call.
Oh,
Also,
broke adult play of the tournament. Toad, negate Trap Graph, set to my side of the field, activate it, summon a Palio, lol. Like...
That's wrong. That shouldn't be a thing.
I laughed so hard. I was like, get Shrek. You should have just activated when you knew I had a gate. Why would you do that?
Also, one thing I found out at locals is people who haven't played Magicians, if you try to explain to them how Astrograph and Wavering works, and how Trap Graph works, they won't believe you.
Really?
It's insane.
There's enough people at my locals that actually play on top with magicians that it's not. And the judge himself actually mains magicians right now, so.
He's go over and tell Scrubs to stop being Scrubs.
Yeah.
He's like, that's Scrub talk.
That's good.
Stop playing Timebreaker. It's script talk.
What did I banish? Was this Desires a terrible? Stop!
Yes. Yes, it was.
Oh my god. All right, I hate Desires so much. But it's either like, do you like Desires or are you a bad player? Shit.
I don't
Yeah.
want to play this good card because I have bad experiences with it.
Because
Or is it still a good
it literally,
card?
yeah, it is a good card. It just literally, it's like the most PTSD card ever. It's like, it'd be a shame if you banished all of your combo pieces.
That's why I was so sad I bricked against Derek, because he banished both of his trap graphs.
And you're like, lol, 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 lol,
Yeah,
lol,
it's like
lol,
a
lol.
perfect opportunity, and I can't take advantage of it.
Oh yeah, because that's like Magician's only disruption on the opponent's turn.
Pretty much.
It's your only defense.
I keep wanting to put strikes, but then I get conflicted because all of our back row is already taken up.
Oh, I never know which one of these stupid things to hit. I'm gonna hit this one.
Gabe's playing Opa Binya Turbo.
It's low-key the best card in the deck. Everyone's like, Toad is too good. I'm bad at the game. Boo-hoo. I'm like, no, it's not. Ophabina's too good. you're just bad at the game.
I talked to a lot of Paleo players, and they seem to agree that Binya's like better.
Well, the fact that I can just slap a trap down is kind of busted. Like, it's low-key really good. Like, it's not, that's not even a question. Alright, so... Oh, man. What the fuck do I even...
How many times have you summoned Turtle at the tournament, Dave?
Turtle? Oh, like, I think I summoned it like 3 games, and it won me every game I summoned it. And everyone's like, the card's stupid. And I'm like the Blue Eyes player had no out to it. It was funny as hell. Like that Blue Eyes, the Blue Eyes,
ones?
the Blue Eyes player had he had hard no out to it. Like it was like he got laughing so hard. He's like, I really can't do anything about that. He's like, I pretty much I pretty much need to draw into like, why don't we sit like Regeki? And he's like, that's about it.
He probably had Toad as well.
Yeah. You still playing Back to the Front, Dave?
In
Stop
this?
saying low-key, you're too old.
Tell me about it. Fuck.
You're low-key too old.
Yeah.
Oh my
He's
god.
having his existential crisis. Oh no, but what about tax season?
No, I'm actually just desperately trying to remember how to play the deck because it's been a few days. Trying to keep my tempo going and not.
In a few days.
It's combo-y. Like you really don't want to just fuck it up.
Oh no, it's combo-y.
That was a horror.
Shut up.
Oh no.
You guys are literally the worst peanut gallery. I don't know why I have you on my stream. All you do is criticize me, distract me. I can't concentrate. I misplay out the butthole. Like, I swear to God to my scrub subscribers, I'm really not this bad at the game. It's all these two.
Dave has topped
I
every
don't know.
local.
I mean, I'm not great, but I'm not this bad. Like, let's be real. Can I only use
Oh, I
one
know the-
Ophabina per turn? Broke.
You also have to like entertain them too, so you're like rocking a hard place.
That's true. That's very true. That's very true. Oh, my name is Ryan, and my deck is just better than yours, Mom. Open Dweller. Oh.
Still mad about that. I actually cut Dweller from mine.
I probably should have opened Dweller again.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't. At this point, now you can because you know what I'm playing.
Now he can, as opposed to every other time. Fucking Magnus. Dave has dementia, old man hands.
Dementia? I mean...
Fairly long.
maybe, like, it's something. It's something. What?
Nice.
My dementia, I don't think I do.
Well, I won that game.
Well,
No,
You
I
played
was
that
I was literally gonna Regeki you, OTK you, lol. Like that was gonna be my play. So
oh, you had Regeki in hand?
yes, I was going to win. I'm salty. Fuck.
What happened? The
It
stream
timed
was
out.
out.
It timed out because
Yeah.
this game is dumb.
Because Dave doesn't know what he's doing.
No, I was slow playing because I had to remember.
Slow play. Judge.
Guys, Popcock 1, 2, and 2. I'm at something.
Oh, I
Not-
hate slow players at locals. There's this one guy at my locals who does it explicitly whenever he wins one game. He makes the second game not even finish. I hate it.
Well,
That's
there's a difference between slow playing and legitimately like taking your time to think about something. Like if you're in a
He's
weird,
playing artifacts.
he's
like,
playing Ghost
here.
Tricks or something. Yeah, he's just slow playing. But
He asked me like 3 times in a duel what Twin Twister did.
like like this one kid was playing. Is actually it was my buddy. His name's Tom, and he was playing pure Time Lords. And I was like, "You mean you're playing going into Time Lords?" And he's like, "Oh, shut up, Dave. It's good." I'm like, "No, it's not. It's good at wasting a bunch of time. It can't win. It just keeps shuffling my shit back in my deck. Like, eventually you're just gonna not draw one or something, and then I'm just gonna hit you for game. Like what? I will sit here for 20.
Do even have a win condition?
No, like it's to play the big one, and they don't even use it because it's bad.
is it a big one.
Yeah, the ultimate Time Lord.
Yeah, the one that Reborn's one for 4,000. You're supposed to one-shot somebody with it.
Yeah, this guy's dumb.
A
They're-
bold move.
They're a cute little engine because the Time Maiden thing can summon itself for free.
I tacked them in my side deck for Magicians because if you use the water one to clear back row, if she's ever still on the field for whatever reason, if you link with her, you draw a card. which
Yeah,
is actually pretty
it's true. She's actually really good.
And she's a water too, so you know.
I guess I'm just gonna do this so it stops bugging me about it.
Would you like to activate MST?
My favorite's Max C. It's like, your opponent summoned something. Max C, your opponent played a spell. Max C, your opponent picked his nose a little bit while he was thinking about what to do. Max C, like,
I chained to the nose picking.
I respond to that nose pick. Number one, I'm ashing that nose pick. Stop it. No, no.
Stop searching.
Stop searching.
The thing you're searching for should probably stay there.
Stop searching. No digging in the deck.
Rogue.
Broke. Do you ever see that one where somebody edited the card text on it and literally just says no? Like, it says monster effect, no. I don't think you could really make a better hand trap than Ash Blossom. It's kind of stupid.
Yeah,
It's just it's a fucking just free negate. Like it's like, and it doesn't negate everything, but it negates anything that matters, and it's like ridiculous.
It really is like
The only reason
probably
not
the
to
best-
play it is because you're poor. That's really the only reason not to play that card. The card's stupid.
And Barrier is actually really good because it's every deck that's not Spirals.
Like, what was it? I was thinking to myself, the only way to make a better trap, a hand trap than Ash Blossom would be something dumb like a hand trap Exodia. I'd be like, yeah, when your opponent searches the card, discard this card from me, I win the duel. You played like everyone would play this like really really slow roll normal summon format just to avoid the win condition. I mean, I could terraforming him, but I'm not gonna do that. Hard draw everything.
In response to your attack, I remove my pants.
Yeah, you know,
That's a David.
that's a Kaiba strategy. That's a Kaiba strategy. Just do something ridiculous to force the duel in your favor. What an edgelord threatening to kill himself over a card game.
Oh yeah.
I'll do it, Yugi. I'll throw myself off this ledge. Okay.
But I still get your rarest card.
Do I still get the star chips?
Do you have any responses?
Response? Declare direct
I'm going
attack.
to throw myself off this bridge. Response? Now you good. Continue.
Spellbinding circle.
That whole duel was like just a spectacle. He fucking fused the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon with a fucking monster from his graveyard with like a normal spell equip card. That whole
Well,
thing
the
was
living arrow. I
insane.
don't think the living arrow card is actually a card. I think it still hasn't ever been printed because
Thing.
I don't think there's no amount of problem-solving text where they could write a card to have it do that and make any sense. Like the only thing would be like it would literally have to be you can use one of your opponent's monsters as fusion material for a fusion summon. And then there'd have to also make a fusion monster that's a weird pseudo fusion of of Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon and Mammoth Graveyard just to make that make any sense. And it would have to have some dumb effect like every turn this card loses 500 attack. Like it had to be like and like it summons to your opponent's side of the field. Like that'd be the only way to do it.
The control this card loses 2,000 life points each turn.
Like,
It's
it'd be,
special summon. It's just Acid Golem.
yeah, it's just
It's your boy.
you somehow have to like goad your Blue Eyes opponent into making Ultimate Dragon.
How would you even go about that?
Summon it. I don't even run it. Summon it.
Like,
Duel
didn't-
me,
I mean,
Duel
Kaiba
me, Yugi.
summons the Blue Eyes on board before fusing for Ultimate.
Not only that, but like when he Monster Reborns one of the heads, he doesn't just get a weak Ultimate Dragon plus a Blue Eyes. No, he gets weak Ultimate Dragon, but one of the heads is okay. And it's like what? That's not how Yu-Gi-Oh works.
Yeah, did he reborn like one of the heads?
Yeah,
on
he
it or
reborned one of
something?
the heads, and it was fine. It was just a normal attack power Blue Eyes. Just it was still stuck in the dragon.
That was so stupid. Everything about that duel was just wrong.
Well, the season one, the writers were like kind of making up the rules as they go because I don't think the card in Japan. I don't think at the time the card game existed.
Okay.
But even still, like, I don't know, like, it's established in the first season that you can play the game on a card table. Like, they're in school in the first episode, and Yugi and Joey are dueling on a desk. So, like, all that shit that they do in Duelist Kingdom doesn't make any sense because none of that would work unless you have a dual disc system. Like, you know,
Unless that was the draw of the Duelist Kingdom, was that Pegasus had set up a special environment for the ridiculous duels.
and it adds rules. But however, that's never stated or established at all. Other than the field power bonus. The field power bonus!
I feel like it's an implied unknown rule of Yu-Gi-Oh in the anime that you're not allowed to read your opponent's cards.
Yeah,
Because
what does
these
that
people
do?
do some dumb stuff, like they swing into Reflect Bounder or something.
Yeah.
And it just takes the damage.
Well, that's because in the at least in the dub, like none of the cards have like words on them. They're just a picture and a symbol. So like you just have to kind of know what your. That's why everyone explains their cards to each other because no, that doesn't have any fucking text. You just have to know. You could totally lie. This
I
card
wonder
totally
if
ends the
it
duel.
doesn't even have an effect.
Judge.
Well, you can't really call judges in the anime, so I guess it makes sense.
Like,
just
they
roll
call
whatever they say.
Mogoba was a judge. In
Huh?
Battle City, Mogoba was a judge. He didn't do
Wasn't
much.
he a judge?
Yeah, he didn't do much judging though. Like there was like almost never an instance where he actually did it.
Well, he tried, but he just kept getting kidnapped.
I think what it was I think he officiated like half of Kaiba's random duel with that guy in the alley to test out Obelisk. And that's about it.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, what he did? He did try to kick Esparoba out of a duel because he was cheating. That he did do. He did actually judge once. And then Yugi was like, "No, Joey needs to do this himself." Although,
He has to win against a cheater.
yeah, like he needs to learn something.
He just wanted to see Joey get his ass kicked.
I need to show Joey just how sacky his stupid gamble deck is. I keep telling him, it doesn't make you good, it just makes you lucky. And he's like, no, Yug, it's really good. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no, it's really not, Joey. Stop it.
I summoned baby dragon.
Look, you beat a cheater who literally knew everything in your hand. You can't tell me it was all you.
Nah, man, I had to hard the card.
Nah, Yug,
told
I
you
was
that
flipping.
doesn't
I
exist.
was just flipping cards, Yug, and flipping, rolling dice. It was crazy. You should have seen it. And then he's like, "No, stop. Play a real card."
I like how your impression of Joey Wheeler is just Christopher Walken.
Yo,
And your impression of
Hey,
you is
Joey.
Ryan.
Hey, Yug. you're like a brother to me, you know, Yugi. I summon my Black Skull Dragon in attack mode. Attack your life points directly. Hottest thing ever had to do. Oh, the Mirror Force. Didn't see that coming. You had one
Oh,
face.
man, if I was playing in the anime, I'd be absolutely petrified of anime Mirror Force.
It's a
Damn.
mirror force.
I don't know. Kaiba somehow managed to negate it with negate attack. So that's a thing.
I negate my own attack.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Because he was like, it comes back at me, so I negate attack it. But no.
It's literally cheating.
It's not like the attack is bouncing off the mirror shield. I mean, yeah, it's the lore of the card, but that's not what the game mechanic is. That you're just making that up. Also, I think either Ryan's toying with me or he just really did not open very well.
Oh.
Yeah, because I opened like hot garbage and it's turn 4.
I got you down to 900 life points, and you couldn't do anything last turn.
The power to Dueling.
But you didn't beat me. That's the thing.
No.
I'm just going to wall up like a scrub. Well, I managed to open 2 spellbook of knowledges.
Yeah.
Which is a great way of saying, haha, good luck.
Mm.
I swear I open really bad with YGOPro Core.
Yeah.
I feel like the game is coded where if you draw Garnet, you will always see Brilliant in that same hand.
It's just like
You feel it.
you feel it. You're like, there's no way it's this inconsistent and bricky.
Like, it's always like, every time you draw the Garnet, you know there's a Brilliant fusion right next to it. It's just wrong. That's not right.
One of the guys at Locals was like, what did he say to me? He's like, I wouldn't worry about Pendulum Magicians. Like, you have a natural advantage against it. I'm like, what natural advantage do I have against Pendulum Magicians? Set 3, pass, get end phase trap graft. Oh, look at all the advantage I have. Like, what?
I think his implication was, end phase, Ryan would like, or the Magician play will blow up your back row. And then on their turn, if they activate it again for some weird reason, you can activate your Paleos.
And then what?
Maybe.
But
I
trap
honestly
graft
don't think it
trap
works
graft
like that.
sends upon resolution, doesn't it?
No, I just mean because it activates.
Yeah, but no, that's the problem. It sends upon resolution. So anything I summon in response to it is open game for it to get sent back to the graveyard. Because you don't when you activate the card, you don't pick the bonus send. That only happens because it flubs on one of its targets.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
because both targets weren't destroyed.
I get that.
That's
I
like
just
your
think the
spellbook
person
of
who
that's your
goes
bonus
up-
little spellbook of fate effect that you get that free one, but that one you pick, you don't target. So anything I respond to it just gets is totally open game.
I think that guy was just toying with you and laughing at you in a subtle way.
No, I think he's legitimately just one of the many players in this game that's convinced that pendulums are bad because rule set 4 made them have to play a little differently. I mean, look at Ryan's board. Look at Ryan's board. Look how bad Ryan's board is right now. Oh my god, so terrible.
That's terrible.
Oh my
That's just
god.
terrible.
2 out of 10 would not resubscribe.
No, what it is like, apparently the player base of this game is just lazy and dumb. They're like, oh no, it's a little harder to play the deck, and I actually have to think about my plays. I can't just pendulum summon 5 and lull my way to the bank. No, I actually have to fucking think about my combos now. Oh, the deck is bad. No, you're bad and lazy. Learn to fucking play the deck like Ryan did, and it's a tier 1 deck. What do you fucking know? What?
To be fair, this is the same player base that still thinks Zoo is dead, but I think it's still alive in an engine. Like, you can still do stuff with it. You can still make freaking
No, you
missiles
can't. No, you
card.
can't though, because you can't detach Broad Bowl to get a free one in the grave, so Shock and can do something.
That's the thing, is you need something. You need to get one in the grave.
And
it only functions as a full deck, but it doesn't have the power of a full deck. So it's kind of like that catch-22 of it needs to have more Zoo, but more Zoo don't do anything.
like if you open Foolish Burial every game, you'd be fine. Just, I'll send my one rat, whatever.
Awesome. I also saw.
I think if
They got a new zoo monster that was literally just
No,
like
I mean,
a cheesy detach effect.
yeah, if Momrat were at 2 and everything else were the same, I think it would still be functional as
Just a little Shock and control.
it'd be a link to spam kind of
Yeah,
thing.
man, it's Whiptail Turbo. Control.
How are you
Whiptail.
gonna Whiptail the hand?
You search it up, Tinky.
Okay.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not. I'm not arguing that you are.
Do they
I'm
still
just
play Tinky? I hope.
At
they
this
blow
point, I
out-
think they absolutely must play Tanky. They're probably playing Tenzu too. They're like, oh my god, I don't what fucking shit. I just need to get something on board. Christ.
it's funny
Yeah,
too,
like
because
how,
Barrage is still at 3 here, and everyone's like, oh nope, it's dead.
It's dead. I think the other part of it though is people are like, I'm actually sick of playing it, and I played it, so I'm playing anything else because I now have an excuse to. Like I think everyone's just sick of the deck, so they're not even gonna give it the time of the day to try to figure out anything's wrong with it.
Essentially.
But my problem is no one played Pendulum Magicians. Like it saw some mild success, a handful of times, but literally no one.
I think the Pendulum Magicians saw most play in Pepe and
Yeah, as another choice pendulum engine to
Magus
shove.
Specters.
But they hadn't been.
The origin.
But I would say even before Rule 4 dropped, they weren't as good as they are now. Between the ban list and just all the new cards, I think it was the ban list.
Are what drive the deck.
Oh yeah, it doesn't use much of the old ones.
Yeah. Also, the deck is at the pretty much it's at the exact same power it was before. Only thing you're genuinely missing is Kieran. Like if you really want to go full out. But
Yeah,
even
you don't
then-
need it though.
Yeah, you don't. But,
If any, I would argue that your searchable trap graph is by far a better card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. I have a hard on for Kieran, so I can't really say much about it.
Sure.
I'm jealous of your free fucking continuous +1. +2 next turn.
Wait, Arenathon is Dave. How do you pronounce
no.
that, Dave? Ryan.
Say it with an Elvish accent.
That means literally.
Arenathon.
That means really.
Arenithon.
Arenathon?
Yeah.
Arenathon, what do your elf eyes see?
What do you want to?
Wow,
I
wow,
should be
wow,
winning this game.
wow, wow.
Dave, what's the backstory behind your channel name, by the way?
It's a Coach G1212.
Code Z, yeah, that's what it is. It's Coach Z1212. That's where, because he's like in one of the old Homestar Runner cartoons, he was like trying to rap, and that was like how he opened the rap song, and I thought it was funny, so I started using those numbers for stuff. And then the Davinator thing was, I was like making fun of myself in high school, and I gave myself the nickname like in conversation as like a joke, and everyone thought it was funny, so it just kind of stuck. And it was my Xbox handle first before.
Hey, yo, me Davinator. Hand me the puss.
Say, hand me the puss.
Yeah. I used to imagine how those conversations went.
How does that work? Like, hey baby, hand me the puss. What? It's like, how do I do that? Like, what?
female voice.
I ran out of cards, man.
What?
Did I do that?
Look what I can do. No.
Oh, is that Stuart?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that takes me
Stuart.
back. Gotta go grocery shopping.
Caitlin's impression of Stuart's mom is perfect. It's very it's like it's of all the obscure things to be able to do. It's Stuart's mom. Ooh, it's Destrudo Sandstorm .deck over there. Or how Lithium called it, the strudel.
Strudel.
The strudel. Oh, the strudel. Destrudo Lithium.
It was just very hungry, Dave.
The strudel. Apple strudel dragon. His accent's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Where's he from?
Are you guys gonna duel any of your subscribers, by the way?
Did anyone have core? If you have core, I'll duel the fuck out of you. Otherwise, get out of here with your fake Yu-Gi-Oh. Your fake Yu-Gi-Oh.
Do you want to respond to anything, Dave, or no?
You're okay. Number one, why would my deck that plays Demise be running any hand traps?
It shouldn't.
No, it shouldn't. The best part about Max C in a Demise deck is like, oh shit, I need to get my hand empty so I can Demise. Oh, I can just throw Max C out of my hand just for no reason. Like, oh, it's a free card out of my hand for all that minus I need to do.
All right, I did it, Dave. I did it.
You summon the stupid thing, using probably the most consistent combo we can come up with, right?
Pretty much.
Basically, it's like if you see terraforming, you can do it. All you need to, well, no, yeah, you just need to be able to see terraforming.
Essentially.
Notice it has nothing to do with Eye of Timaeus.
Dave, what is your favorite deck?
I feel like I get asked this like same stupid question every single stream.
I'm just reading the chat.
I know you're not asking me. You don't care. Why would you?
It's clearly Dark Worlds, guys.
Clearly.
Shows
I think it's Dark Gaia.
them.
Favorite deck?
He just can't stop thinking about it.
I don't know. Dave trying to pick a favorite deck is like me trying to pick my favorite kid.
You only have one.
Yeah.
I just got that.
I have a favorite card.
No, not Regeki.
It's this.
Tiny Turtle?
It's a beatdown.
It's a beatdown and a 0 attack. Basically comes down to I hope he doesn't have a normal summonable monster because he's playing a low monster count deck, and he's gonna be like, oh shit, Eternal Soul, damn it. Ah, why does it run this one dragon?
Because you can send it with Ravine, and when you don't have any monsters on the board, you can summon it from the grave.
Really? So this is a Dark Magician deck that when there's no monsters on board, you can summon this thing and attack for game.
Yes.
It's not Dark Magician though.
It's not Dark Magician.
It's some random pendulum
Dark
dragon.
Worm.
It's some fucking random pendulum dragon that's supposed to be with those gate things.
Randomized pendulum dragon.
I mean, the new Odd Eyes support is making a strong case for a legitimate Odd Eyes deck.
Oh, we can actually start working on that again.
I
That'll
know.
be fun.
A pure Odd Eyes deck with like
Yeah.
Vortex and the. Wait, can you get the Odd Eyes Advent with pre-prep? Like, is it? Does it call it out? Because I think it's the only target for it, right?
I don't think so.
Or is Odd Eyes Advent like Odd Eyes
No,
Fusion, where it's
because
a generic? It's a generic.
No.
Yeah, you can
So
ritual
any
summon any
dragon
dragon type. So it's a searchable generic ritual
It's searchable.
But it's not pre.
with Sky Iris.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, you can search for Iris, but you can't pre-prep it. That sucks.
It does suck.
I feel like Iris right now is technically more consistent than pre-prep.
Yeah. Because you have like 5 or 6 copies of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's if you don't run rotation, if you really need it.
Right. That's what I was thinking. Like, yeah, terraforming and rotation, and then once we get that new trap, then terraforming is probably going to get banned.
Oh yeah. I don't think banned. It'll probably go to 1.
Fair.
It doesn't seem like a banned card.
On the ban list. I think I have a Dark Worm.
I want Imperial Order to just get out of our game.
Yeah, I hate that card. That card sucks. And everyone's like, well, you can kill yourself. Well, yeah, but no one fucking plays it like when they have a handful of fucking spells. Like, let me just brick myself because I'm an idiot.
I mean, life point cost. You do end up could potentially kill yourself, but
No, most of the time your opponent is like desperately trying to get rid of the stupid thing because it's like a problem. It's like, very rarely will your opponent just be like, know what? I bet you can't play either. I'm just gonna do nothing.
Right.
Then you get OTK'd because you're like, oh shit. Shit.
I saw a lot of people. I saw a deck list of Blue Eyes recently running 1 Imperial Order and 1 Skill Drain.
Cute.
Deal
Can't
your
skill
first
drain a
turn
blue
plays.
eyes.
Yeah, do all your first turn plays with all your spells, and then on his turn flip Imperial Order or Skill Drain. You're like,
Because you can tag out spirit, right? And it doesn't matter.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
No.
stupid.
But I can
Don't do that.
I can activate like if Skill Drain's on board, you can. I've gotten rid of Skill Drain before by tributing him after summoning him.
Cute.
And then he still banishes and summons the Blue Eyes.
I feel like you probably can't. Wait, can you get this back from grave?
What?
Do I go for the draw or do I go for the banish? I don't really need the banish, so I'm gonna go for the draw. Oh, never mind. It's the Book of Moon, not the draw.
Nice.
They all look the same. This is the draw one.
Yeah, it's too bad you can't, like, if it leaves the field, you banish it, so you can't even, like, bounce it back to your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Still on a paleo diet?
But
Gotta get ready for that regionals.
yeah,
Ryan, how come we don't play Dinos? That seems like a deck you would play.
because well, right now it lost
I
Long
didn't
Dong.
learn it. I didn't learn it until it got hit really hard.
It doesn't have Long Dong anymore, so it can't actually do anything.
Long
Much.
time.
Long Dong. Long Dong. Dick of the Yang Zing. You just chortled at Dick of the Yang Zing.
Let me summon my second one.
The standards are awfully low.
Chortle. I think it doesn't have much defense, does it? Well, I was actually finally able to play my stupid deck,
Yeah, just took me switching to a bad deck.
which is really disconcerting. So I really don't think it's anything to do with my deck. I think it's completely everything to do with that my pendulum matchup is extremely poor. And if
I was saying, you gotta, like,
if I don't
fight against it.
if I don't open extremely broke, I don't think I can stick because Palio needs to go first. Absolutely needs to go first. And
Yeah.
ironically, going first, it doesn't make a very good stellar first turn board.
No.
So it's like this weird catch-22. It absolutely can't go second.
Right.
Because what's it gonna do? Play into set a bunch of traps into a bunch of back row and just get blown out during the end phase? No, that's terrible.
Yeah, ideally you have set all of your disruption paleos.
Yes.
Dave, what are your thoughts on emptiness? Because I'm looking at the chat and that's all they're talking about.
Vanities Emptiness.
Yeah.
Well, it's certainly banned and irrelevant, so that's a thing.
But how does it make you feel?
Mason said, "Hi stream, hi Pred, hi Ryan. I got everything that matters, right?"
Ah, what? Fuck me and Dave, am I right?
Yep. Yeah, I don't have any. I have nothing.
I have nothing.
I mean, I have plays, but no plays into a toad.
I almost wanted to gate that just to take it so I could use it.
I thought so.
I was like,
Deep down inside, I want Dark Magicians to be just as good as Blue Eyes, but that will never happen.
Why would you, like, what do you mean deep down? Like, everyone wants Dark Magicians to be a good deck, because it's the cooler of the two, and it's dumb that it's bad. Like, it's stupid.
It's a cooler. That's objective, Dave.
How is Dark Magician not cooler than Blue Eyes White Dragon? Blue Eyes White Dragon is a big, dumb dragon. But, like...
But it's the first big dumb dragon.
but like, Dark Magician is Yugi's, like, main guy. Like, that's his life partner. And, like, that's cool.
Well, to be fair, the whole series kind of did the whole thing with the parallels with Kaiba. That's, like, literally his wife, you know?
What, Yugioh?
Yeah.
Marry me, Yugi! What?
Response?
Play me face down, like one of your trap cards. Alright.
Did I get a knock?
I'm from ancient Egypt. We used to do that stuff all the time.
I'm sorry, did my ears deceive me?
Ooh.
Ooh.
What's going on in this scene?
I still think that's a good idea. Like Pegasus and Bandit Keith fucking I think that's a great idea. I want that done.
I like the idea. I do think that the jokes need to start off extremely subtle,
And then just be blatant.
and then slowly over the course of the duel get more and more blatant.
Oh no, I hope your Chaos Max Dragon doesn't double pierce me. Like, alright, I'm not attacking. I'm not doing anything. Damn it.
That's just how I like my men. Ooh.
Oh, my tunes are defenseless and...
It just evolves to them not doing anything.
I feel dirty making any plays.
Oh my god, it's the perfect defense.
He's making me question my sexuality. This isn't fair.
No amount of yelling no homo before my plays will stop this.
No.
My Venus summons two balls. What does that even have to do with your tunes? You're just playing that. Just for the joke.
I'll never tell.
Oh. I play Mirror Force. You always have protection. Stop it! For the love of God.
I like rank 10 though. I've talked to him a few times. He's a cool dude. He likes Dark Souls.
I like Rada's content. It makes me laugh. I think he's funny.
I think he's very dry.
I mean,
that's
he needs to
right.
get a new camera and a mic though.
Yeah.
Especially for his like live action segments. I don't know what he's recording that on, That's like some. That's like some, you know, other side of the Iron Curtain, fucking East Germany, fucking camcorder. It's bad. Like it's bad.
I don't think they make the cameras in Montenegro.
Like, oh no, it's good camera. It's great. I bought it from a guy wearing a tracksuit and a gold chain out of a back of a van. I don't know.
Lots of gold.
It's good camera.
Gold.
It's good camera. Many pixel. Many. Lots. At least 5. 6? like megapixels? Mega, no. No, these are gigapixel. Hi-fi. Go Yankees.
Hi-fi.
Oh, go Yankees. Ah, apple pie. American. Ah, yes. What? I just want a camera.
This doesn't seem okay.
This seems like it's not on the up and up. I'm sorry. What do you mean? Just like my dad, we sell camera out of back of van. Generations back of van. Fortuitous turnip harvest back of van. Fortuitous. Oh my god! If I have any Russian viewers, they're gonna absolutely hate me.
Better.
All the Russian viewers have unsubscribed. We don't just eat turnips and wear tracksuits. We also drink vodka.
We also drink vodka.
We also drink vodka.
Tracksuits and vodka.
You're selling us short with what we do.
Ooh, what is with the tracksuits? Why is that a thing?
I don't know.
Like, is it like it's clearly a stereotype, but I'm not sure. Like
I think they're just embracing the stereotype.
there's
or-
they're like, you know what? It's comfy. I can run. I can lounge at home. It's the same thing. Doesn't matter.
I work with a lot of foreigners in my full-time job. All I can really say is there's a lot of pointing involved.
That's because they don't probably speak English well, so they're trying to make a point, no pun intended. So they need to try to emphasize words to make some semblance of sense. Like, what is it? There's a girl at work. She's one of the draftsmen. Her name's Irene, and Irene is from, I believe, the Dominican Republic, and she speaks okay English. Obviously, Spanish is her first language. And then all the guys in the shop are from like Honduras and like like a bunch of other like South American and Central American countries. And she's like, even I can't understand what they're saying because they're all speaking like weird dialects of Spanish. So she's like, imagine what I have to think about when I'm speaking English to somebody. Like, I can barely understand the other Spanish speaking people here. Like, it's funny. Then I had to explain to her that part of her reason is because she's working in Long Island and everyone there has an accent. And it's by no stretch of the imagination particularly good English. So, like, I was like, you know, they tend to drop a lot of consonants when speaking. So if you don't have a supreme grasp of the English language, I could see how a weird English accent like Long Island or Texan or something would be very confusing. Mm-hmm. Like you need like Midwestern clean Kansas or something, like, you know. Oh, I'm just the captain of the football team, you know, just like completely straight English, like
America.
I mean, we speak straight English over here, down in the South.
No, you don't. You even have a bit of an accent. You sound like you should be sipping sweet tea and talking about like what, I don't know.
Whip with my
No,
slaves.
Whip
David
him.
and I are from Rochester, so we have that little bit of a nasally bit.
Which I actually desperately
it's
try.
kind of-
Yeah, that's how we talk up in Rochester. We talk out of our face. So like, what I desperately have
you
to
could say that we're kind of close to Minnesota.
So like, I actually desperately try not to what do you call it?
Be white.
No,
White.
be white. Try not to speak like that. Oh, that's why.
What?
I couldn't figure out why I couldn't Olendes your face down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because of that card you have. That trash magician.
The Dark Knight's the card that they got, but not the one that they deserve, or something.
I am the card this deck needs.
He's like Batman.
The Dark Knight, yeah. It's totally Batman.
'Cause I'm Batman.
'Cause I'm Batman.
Christian Bale doing the '60s theme song.
I think you lost your head, Mr. Wayne.
What's
probably-
your favorite Batman? I'm kind of curious.
I got a concussion last night. I can't stop the voice.
Is it cliche that I really like Adam West?
Oh, well,
Cliche, no.
well, Robin, I just...
I mean, that was a decent 2-second impression.
Yeah. Oh, no. I have made a mistake. I not pay attention to play.
Oh no!
Also, you can't fan...
Can we trust him?
Actually, my biggest problem with my current situation is I couldn't fan my graveyard out to see if I had another thing, so I then had to pretty much force myself into a misplay because I had to guess.
Yeah. I think I saw someone maybe using YGOPro that was able to activate the graveyard view as well while searching a card.
So that you could actually know what the fuck you're doing as opposed to just trying to remember, like, fuck. Yeah.
Check your graveyard before you make a play, but...
Yeah, but I'm not used to doing that because I'm used to playing... Look, I've played this deck in real life more than I've played it on the computer. So, like, I'm, like, used to just being like, okay, what do I got? Okay, yeah, okay, what do I got? All right.
Yeah.
Wait, what do I have again?
I really,
Fuck.
I mean, I think that... I really like the dueling in real life, because that's... I think that's,
It's not as forgiving as I am. Yeah, I'm dead.
Soviet Russia and have the sexy time.
Yes, time up. It's great. Fuck.
We go back to my trailer and smoke the bloody
Alright.
blunts.
Game 3, Dave.
I put on my tracksuit and we have lots of fun.
We drink jungle juice. Is that where they mix the fucking, like, Welch's grape juice and, like, turpentine in a kiddie pool? Yes! Exactly that.
It is very great.
It's grape.
It's great, yes?
I prefer white grapes. Class it up.
I smashed them by hand. Or by foot, rather.
The Welch's grape juice? I made Welch's grape juice with feet.
I'm kind of upset that this just ends the game if you run out of time.
Oh, yeah?
Like, I feel
You
like
can
before...
change that.
Really?
Yeah, you can set it to 999.
No, not with, not unless you're hosting a LAN duel.
Ah, my bad.
LAN duel.
Like, if we had set up a VPN and Dave and I were on the same VPN, we could do that.
We could VPN it up. Like, oh, hot damn. This my jam.
To do. Before Percy made a more polished product, Dave and I used to LAN it up.
Percy has yet to release Link YGOPro. It's
Yeah, we
ruining the
know.
game.
Yeah, we know. We're using this janky fucking shit.
Ruining the game, man.
Ruining the game. No, my theory is that Percy is hurting the game in some fashion. Because we're all forced to, like, test on, like, janky fucking shit.
I mean, YGOPro 2 is a legit, I think, Percy game. So that's a thing.
I don't want to sit through like 4 hours to do my first turn.
Yeah.
All the animations.
I'd be okay if the cards didn't like zoom quite as much.
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck am I looking at? Like, it's just, and they're like, whoa, when you like pull up your graveyard. I'm like, no, stop doing that. Like, it's trying to look like you're fanning your graveyard, but it's like it's too flashy and zippy. I'm like, no, I'm on a simulator, not a video game.
Yeah.
If I want a video game, I'd buy one of the shitty ones Konami makes. We start off with
I'm
an
curious to see what the comparison to. That's a terrible.
Duel Links.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what Duel Links does with what?
It's called Dueling Network. Oh.
Steam.
Yeah, see, Dueling Network suffers from a completely different problem. Number one, it doesn't exist anymore, so that's probably its biggest problem. But if you're referring to dueling, book, its issue is that there's only two kinds of people on Dueling Book: good players and literally like people who don't even know what a Yu-Gi-Oh card is, that are just clicking around and argue with you like what, like fuck. You'd be like, I activate MST, and they're like, that doesn't destroy negates. And you're like, no, it fucking doesn't. Stop, shut up, learn the game. And then I just quit. I'm like, no. I'm like, no. I'm like, no, I'm not fucking gonna deal with you not knowing how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. That's just annoying and stupid.
I was planning on doing a video about this whenever I get around to it, but the difference between Dueling Book and YGOPro is one thing I've noticed is people who already know how to play their decks usually go to YGOPro, and the people who do more IRL stuff go to Dueling Book, and the people who go to Dueling Book have this weird connotation that they're better than the YGOPro people. Like, that's just a common thing.
YGOPro is much better for learning a deck because you kind of you can't do stuff you can't do. Number one, you can't just make you can't really just make a bad play like it's not, that you're not allowed to make. That's actually kind of convenient. And then like when you're clicking around, you see, oh look, a green circle. What can I do? Oh, okay, yeah, that's how this works. Understand? So like it's good for learning a deck, most definitely. It's just like it's unforgiving as hell. Like, oh, you misclicked? Sucks to be you.
But another thing is, if you're playing Dueling Book, it's better to have someone you could duel on the spot, like dueling partners, rather than going against randos. Because damn, randos are not fun.
Yeah.
You never have fun with randos. They either whoop your ass or they you never finish the duel.
Because they're bad. They're bad at the game.
Yeah, because you have to call an admin and they never show up.
What did you just do?
Banished your middle one.
Oh no! That's kind of annoying. It's actually kind of annoying when to have to use on your turn. Oh. Let's just chump block you for some damage. I did that in the tournament. Some guy was like, "All right, I got exactly." It was World Chalice. He had exactly 8K on board, and I had no monsters. He's like, and I had one back row. He's like, "Swing." I was like, "All right, you go through it." He's like, "Okay, swing, swing, swing." He had like 2K monster left, and he's like, "Yeah, I had 2K life." And he's like, "Of last of the damage." I'm like, activate like the one that like moves one back to the grave, summon Morella from the graveyard, and he's like, "Did you just chump block me with Morella?" I'm like, "Yeah, I chump blocked you with Morella."
Did you win that duel?
Yes, I did.
Alright.
Nice.
Because he was like, because he had Ib, right? He's like, you can't break my Ib lock. I was like, all right, Sky Cavalry attack, and he's like, really? I'm like, yeah, really. Doesn't target. What'd you just do?
Fusion recycling plants adding back a Dark Magician to my hand.
I don't care. That's fine. Whatever. Alright, don't draw anything. Sweet. Okay.
This is the most Halloween stream of all time.
It's the most. What's this? What's this? There's Yugi's in the air. What's this? Dave's losing his hair. Fuck. This is not a deck you can play when not actually paying attention to what you're doing.
Because you're very likely just to say no when it's like, do you want to summon a Palio from the grave? No, stop bugging me. Stop it. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, go back. I'm like so used to telling Maxi to shut up that I'm like, now I'm in this weird habit of just telling the game to shut up. Even if I even if I want to do what I want to do. No, Maxi, stop it.
Maxi's like the adopted child.
It's like, no, shut up. Did they activate did they activate instant fusion? No, then shut up. Like What'd you do to Chain? Is she
Huh?
Wait, what did you do?
I summoned Dark Magician and Apprentice Illusion Magician off of Navigation,
Oh, right. Okay.
and she gets a
gonna have
search
to
when she's
leave.
summoned.
You guys take care. Don't do things stupid.
Oh, we will.
Bye. I'm sure.
See ya.
Tip. I legitimately. Wow, the stream got a lot quieter.
Yeah, there was a lot of fan noise on.
Marion's End. What was he? What was he in fucking traffic? Like, what was it?
I mean, you should probably have that copyright-free music playing that isn't music to duel by.
Or it should be exactly music to duel by.
No, it shouldn't be music to duel by, because you will do nothing but sing terribly to it and be distracted by it so that you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh!
I have no idea how loud this is actually on the stream. Oh yeah.
You have one play. Just don't time out, Dave. I think I've won more games tonight because you've slow played. I'm actually beating you.
No, the game is slow. Like, I have to click, tell it where to go, wait, click, tell it where to go, wait.
Uh-huh.
It is. It's a lot of the game. So then when I actually have to think about a play, I'm out of time because it's fucking dicking around. I'm like, man, it'd be really cool if, I'd have to fucking click everything. Wait, is this not doing the auto place spells? Fuck.
What? Battle Fader? Defend for game?
Don't have a lot of options here.
No? Look at that Dark Magician actually doing what it's supposed to do. I mean, the other option really is just make a good Dark Magician deck.
Just put Eye of Timaeus in it and hope you see it.
Yeah.
That's stupid, though. Like, the card is so good, and it's totally meant to fix a couple of major problems with the deck. So it's like, herp derp, let's make it hard to play. And not because it's hard to summon, but because it's summoned by a card that you just can't get at. Like, that's just kind of dumb. I love myself a Sky Cavalry.
Yeah. It's a problem solver.
It is a problem solver. I gotta take some stupid amount of chump damage from it, but whatever.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to go back and fix my deck because it's running awkwardly, and I can't tell if it's just like what it needs.
Sure.
The fact that Dark Magician's outpacing it is not good.
Right.
Like, I'm not even sure I really like Reckless Greed.
Okay.
I mean, it's a trap. It activates them from the grave. You draw 2. It's cute, but it doesn't really. It barely advances my game state.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because it's a trap. That's why. Like, it doesn't get me to my combo pieces on my turn.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you didn't die. Congratulations. Here's 2 cards for when it's your turn again. Like, that's not good. Can you game me? No. Doom.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so this is like the 10th time I've seen this comment on, no, just errata, tie up Timaeus. And that makes me think that Konami set a very bad precedent when they started errata-ing cards.
Now people just bleat
Like,
that
this-
whenever there's
this
a...
card doesn't work the way I want it to, so
So
Konami
boo-hoo,
should just-
errata
yeah,
it.
Konami should just errata it.
I hate
It's
that
like-
argument for D-Barrier, too. They're like, just put links on there. Just write it in with Sharpie. I'm like, no, don't stop it. No.
Yeah, so
Stop fudging with my cards. Just, oh, come on. Does the A key even work?
it should.
Well, it doesn't.
Should.
It didn't. I was jamming it, and it was like, let me just proceed through my your end phase, so I have to stack another non-draw on my... It's like, chalk that up to one of the more things that I wouldn't have done in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I'd love to summon a card. It'd be cool if I could win the duel.
Would be.
That ain't gonna happen. Unless these 2 cards are broke. Really? You didn't summon a Dark Magician? Or could you
I didn't
not?
think you could win.
What?
I didn't think you could win.
So you purposely didn't summon Dark Magician?
Yeah.
Feels bad, man. You shouldn't pull punches. Or was it a supposedly calculated?
It was a calculated risk.
Ugh, I wish I could just make this card easier.
I mean, you can make it with any 2 level 2 monsters.
I know, but I can't get the search.
No.
And search is what's like really good. Because like now my deck's gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Like this is what you want right here. It's funny.
Errata talk is scrub talk.
Errata talk is scrub talk. No, all they need to do
way
is
that they-
change the
they knew
ruling.
they were planning on. What was that?
They just need to change the ruling.
Uh,
All I have to say is, sure, you can get it with circle.
No, I think the ruling is accurate to the way that it's described, because the only way that like someone said is they would have to literally errata Timaeus to include Dark Magician Girl by name. Like if Eye of Timaeus were made with the Dark Magician support in mind to be able to be searched by the Dark Magician stuff, it should have said not Dark Magician Monster. It should have
Dark Magician or Dark
obviously
Magician
there's a
Girl.
lot more Dark Magician of Chaos and Dark Magician of, all that kind of stuff.
None of them are usable for any kind of fusion monsters.
But you can use them to summon something with Eye of Timaeus. Technically, if they wanted to release
A monster that
art
says
for it,
Dark
yeah.
Magician Monster.
Right.
As it stands, it's just kind of dumb.
Yeah, there's no reason for it.
Because they could have it could have just said a fusion monster that lists Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl as fusion material. There's no reason for it not to do that.
Right. I mean, I agree that that's what it should have been in the first place, but then people are like, oh. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe they thought that the card would be too good because, you know,
I mean, it is.
it's basically what, a 1-for-1 fusion?
Yeah. The material has to be on board, so that's a thing.
Well, yeah, but you don't need the dragon.
Right.
You just need Dark Magician. It counts as the dragon material, which is what's good about it.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations. You actually managed a Palio.
Hmm. You don't know what's up with your deck.
It was working better when I was testing it last night, and I changed nothing.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally 90% draw power, and I'm still bricking somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just assume you absolutely need that.
It's probably a fair assessment.
What was it? At the tournament, I had to explain that I only get to set the card to my side of the field if it destroyed it. People like, this guy kept trying to give me the card I negated. It was like a graveyard effect. I was like, no, I don't set it because it says, and destroy that card. If you do, set that card to your side of the field. So if it's in the graveyard and already dead, and you're just activating an effect, I can negate it, but I do not get to set it. Because I'm not destroying it. It's already destroyed. Which is why, when I negated Alternative Dragon's effect in hand to summon himself, I could set it. Because I killed him and sent him to the graveyard.
You can't negate his summon effect.
I can negate a summon effect.
No, you cannot.
Why?
It's not an effect.
Are you sure?
It's an inherent special summon. It's just like a Cyber Dragon.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So you telling me I cheated?
Yep.
Well, I mean, what was he going to do?
Run it over. You would have to attack over Toad.
No, it would be an inherent special summon, wouldn't it? Because it says cannot be must perfectly special summon by revealing Blue Eyes White Dragon in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't start a chain, so you can't actually negate it. You have to like solemn warning it or solemn strike it.
I understand. All right. Well, this is what I'm running, Ryan. What do you think?
Let me look at the stream.
Where's the chat talking about? Let's get to the chat.
Can you summon Paleos multiple times per chain? I believe so. I think you just have to activate another trap.
Yeah, they missed
that
time. They missed timing, so you have to go Palio trap, Palio trap, Palio. But yes, you can summon as many of them as you want in a chain. It's just that has to be a trap in between them. Also, the problem is in a mirror match, turn player priority. If I activate a trap card on your turn, because it's your turn, you get to activate the next response first, because that's what player priority is in this case. So you get to activate your Palio, and then my Palio misses timing on that trap activation. So I have to be careful when I activate trap cards on your turn, if it's a mirror match.
Yeah.
Unless I'm
That's
activating
interesting,
Torrential
but-
Tribute, then it doesn't matter, because you can summon all the Palios you want, then when Torrential resolves, they're just going to banish them all. So, you know. But in theory.
What else? Can OCG search out Timaeus? Is that
No.
what people are saying?
No, it can't. It was ruled, at least I remember, it was ruled in the OCG that it couldn't, but there was some debate whether it could in the TCG, and we didn't have an official ruling until we got an official ruling that says no. It's saying it's logistics of the card. It's not saying, because Circle says a monster or a spell or trap card that lists Dark Magician quote unquote in its card text, meaning the monster.
The level 7 dark.
I mean, that monster, Dark Magician. Whereas I have Timaeus says a monster that includes a Dark Magician monster as material. A Dark Magician monster is any monster in the theme Dark Magician, which is what would be Skilled Dark Magician of Chaos, and Dark Magician Girl, as well as what? There might be more. Well, the trouble is though, I still think that's kind of stupid because I really don't think skilled dark magician, for instance, is really intended to be
or magician, dark magician of chaos, or
he might actually be, but because he's a like kind of a
eventually. There's nothing right now. Like in the show, it was literally just dark magician girl.
Toon Dark Magician Girl, Dark Magician Knight. And Toon Dark Magician Girl. So the two tunes, Skilled Dark Magician and Dark Magician Knight, which I always forget about. I'm pretty sure Dark Magician Knight's summoning card, Knight's Tale or whatever it's called, would actually be searchable by Circle.
Really?
Yes.
It's funny.
I've also noodled Dark Magic Curtain.
Oh, yeah, and Dark Paladin.
I've always noodled.
Yeah.
Because it does cut your life points in half, but it's just a free Dark Magician from the deck. I don't think you can do anything else during that turn, but the deck plays mostly traps. So I'm always like this close to thinking, maybe it's not a bad idea, but and then I talk myself out of it. But I don't know, people are paying half for Destrudo, so
right. Well, they're paying half for Destrudo and then getting 1,000 back.
Yeah. Plus,
that's the thing.
Yeah, you get a rebate.
Yeah.
Plus, it's just that it's a good combo. It's not just summon a vanilla.
As far as your deck, though, I mean, do you really need the Foolish Burial of Goods at 3?
Well, I mean, I really liked it because it was putting Paleos in the grave so that I have more graveyard set up.
Yeah.
It's not a play starter, it's a play extender.
Right.
So maybe perhaps I have too many extenders in the deck.
I don't think you should play 3.
I think maybe 2.
1 or 2, maybe.
Because I don't want to open 2, because I opened 2 in one of those games and I could only activate 1.
Yeah. You could probably drop the draw 2 to 1.
Really?
I've actually seen most Paleo players not even play it.
Piaka?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of bad. It's you go even.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's a +1 because you get the monster.
I'd say you want to search it off of Apopinia if you have a bunch of Paleos in hand.
And that's about it.
Yeah.
So maybe play it at 1.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like Olendes. I think Olendes is like Anoides.
Yeah.
He's an MST. I like that. That's good. It tends to be easy to summon. It tends to be easy to use.
Yes. Yeah, I like the MST. I like the
I like Morella.
Foolish Burial of Goods.
I like Morella.
I think Dynamiscus,
he's probably arguably the best one.
You might want to bump that up to 3 as well.
Okay.
I'm thinking the back to the front should be at 2. I think we made that decision last time.
Yeah. It's cute. It doesn't have a ton of targets. It's mostly getting back
right.
Blue Boy for play extension or, the trolley set
this, make Toad, opponent's turn, use Toad to summon, swap, mill, Newman, chain,
Right.
back
Yeah,
to the
you want-
front. Like that's the
You
cute.
want, yeah, Newman is the back to the front target. Someone suggested dropping a Reckless.
Too reckless.
That sounds bad.
That's very.
That's the
that's-
point of
that-
Reckless.
that's like-
drawing into more Recklesses.
Yeah, that's scrub talk. You don't want ever. You don't. You run 3 or 0 with reckless because you need
Yeah.
for reckless to have the proper card economy. You need to have 2 resolve under the same stack. Otherwise, because reckless
Yes.
greed is inherently a -1 in a bubble because you get 2 cards for 1. That's +2, and then next turn you don't draw, +1. Next turn you don't draw, go even. Like next turn after that, like it's so like.
Yeah, unless you have a bunch of grave effects that don't care for you're not, or you're searching a bunch during your turn, so you don't actually need your draw to get you new cards. I think your Book of Moon should be at 3,
Yeah, I buy that.
and I think you need to play Lost Wind at 3, but you only have 2, so stick 2 in there.
That's right. I keep forgetting about Lost Wind.
I believe Lost Wind's going to be your Book of or Foolish Burial of Goods target early game. You want to get that at least 1 copy into the grave early.
I got those 2 supers.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 46 cards
I mean, people are playing 50 card Paleozoics.
with the same draw engine I'm running,
Mm-hmm.
if not smaller, right?
And I think so. And honestly, with Desires at 3, you do want pretty much every card that you want in your deck to stay in. They basically, you want to play with every card that you want to actually play with needs to be at 3, pretty much.
True.
You're playing Desires, so you can't be cute.
I can't be cute. I mean, I really should probably take Newman out.
Probably, since you don't have any really good way of searching other than Swap Frog. It's it's. I think Tiny Turtle Turbo should be the non-Paleo build.
And just wait.
And
When
if
I
you're going to regionals, play something that actually functions.
Fair enough. What about Cosmic Cyclone? We're not talking about the side deck right now.
So that, I feel like that makes sense to me.
45. The one Regeki in case you don't mill it.
Sure.
Yeah. I'll buy it. Are we still arguing about Skilled Dark Magician and Democ?
Probably.
Because Skilled Dark... Well, they can't be used for Eye of Timaeus, but you can get them off of Circle. Well, no, you can't.
Oh.
Because it's only Dark Magician, Spell, or Traps. They would work with Timaeus if there was a fusion that required a generic Dark Magician card.
Yes. As far as the extra deck,
I don't know. I think it's pretty good.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
I'm still not hot on...
There's a distinct lack of Proxy Dragon.
Yeah, I probably should have Proxy Dragon. I really don't give a rat's ass about Firewall Dragon. I never have the
No,
opportunity.
I think you should replace him with a Proxy.
Because I literally never make the stupid thing.
No.
I think the reason why people are shoehorning that stupid goat tokens thing in there is to make Firewall Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Which just, I don't know, it feels kind of stupid.
I mean, it's a good card, but
Yeah, he's very good. I just don't think he does much for this deck.
no.
He's better in a deck that makes a ton of Link monsters, not just one Starboy just so I can have Toad on board.
Yeah.
I really liked Reasoning, but I felt like it's bad to play one-offs.
Yeah., yeah. 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 Yeah.
And who cares if they call
Would you want to run dupe at 3?
run more frogs? I mean, I never need them though.
Okay.
I don't want to draw dupe or Ronan Tonin at all.
Okay.
Because if I see swap, I can mill both. Unless I'm normaling Blue Boy.
Because I'm thinking, like, if you can summon dupe off of... So say you have your Proxy Dragon... I mean, this is a crazy extensive play, but if you get Proxy Dragon out and you can summon a dupe to Proxy's marker, that's a pretty good lock.
If I could go... If I could somehow do, like, Starboy Toad, Proxy Dragon.
Yeah. Like I said, it's an extensive play, but it, any destruction effect will get you a Swap Frog search. Essentially.
That's cute. I like that.
Play
Upstart.
I mean, that's actually not... It has been done in like a 60-card deck if you're playing Desires.
Look at this kid. Play more at grade. Oh wait, never mind. You have like no monsters in this deck.
I think Upstart is if
Very...
you banish it with Desires, then you're like, oh, I only banished 9 cards. So
oh no, that's...
That's why people are running Upstart in like 40+ decks.
Oh, that hurts.
That's the Therio behind it.
That's not... That's so not Therio, though. That's just Stupio.
You say that's Scrub Talk, Dave?
It is Scrub Talk. No, take the fucking... If you're playing 45 cards with fucking... I know I'm doing this. If you fucking have Upstart Goblin in a deck that's over 40 cards with Desires, you are so fucking bad. Stop playing the fucking game. Take Upstart out of your deck. Put fucking Dark Hole in your fucking deck. So that way if you see it, it's a good card. If you mill it, oh well, you weren't going to see it anyway. Why would you play Upstart? Because otherwise you're just playing up. If you see Upstart, it's not doing you any good. It would just be the next card in the deck that you would have saw anyway if you weren't playing Upstart. The only time Upstart's good is when the deck is lower than 40 cards, or when it's 40 cards or lower. So desiring Upstart is not saving you money. It's being bad.
David Nader, 1212, ladies and gentlemen.
Just play any other one off. So if you see it, you can do some. Play Book of Moon. Play Book of Moon. Then you can put their guy face down so they can't link summon.
Honestly, at this point, if we're really arguing about one-offs, you should put Burial from a different dimension.
Or yeah, you just
because that's at 2.
Just put
so you can put your frogs back.
It's a neg 8.
You could also probably take out Back to the Front.
It's a neg 8.
It's a neg 8. Take out Back to the Front.
Because I don't
Imperial Order.
Because I don't need it anymore. No, I don't.
Yeah. You might want to get one. I don't know. I feel like that's good.
I mean, I don't play a ton of spells. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, it's your opening hand, so you open up a bunch of spells, you play all your spells, you set all your traps, and then flip Imperial Order. Then you're only like drawing one spell, and like, oh, okay, I can't use that anymore.
Mason Beck, preach, Dave. Why does everyone just like to piss me off and have me go off on Scrubs? Like everyone just thinks that's funny.
It is very amusing.
Because isn't it a neg? No, it's not a fucking neg 9. You bad player. Is there another? Would I could introduce you in a different card game? Perhaps Go Fish or 52 Pickup, maybe. Fuck.
The card game you're looking for is Uno.
Is Uno?
You clearly don't understand card advantage. You just want to get rid of all your cards.
Neg 9. Such a stupid fucking meme. It's almost worse than the "What does Pot Agree do" meme, because that's just annoying. But it's not propagating bad players. That's like
on the level of MST negates.
Yeah, it's more like MST negates. It's teaching new players who don't understand that it's a joke that's real and that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
No, Desires is not a neg 9. It's a costly +2. I will give you that, but it is a +2. You used one card
got 2. Or so it's a
It's
plus
a
one.
+1.
Plus 1 I wanted to say. And the best
44
part...
cards.
44?
That's what your deck's at. Do you want some actual insight as far as what the top decks have been running?
Sure. But while Ryan's looking that up, the reason why Desires is not a neg 9 is because the 10 cards you are banishing off the top of your deck, you would not have seen anyway. If you desperately need that +1 in order to make a play, you are going to lose. You lose. Life points. 0. End of duel. Doesn't matter that you banished 10 cards off the top of your deck. They weren't going to help you because you were never going to draw them. So shut up. That's what it is. If you got those 2 cards, you banish those 10, just let your dreams come true, and if you still can't make a play, you lost anyway. The only time you don't play Desires and it's not good is when you play it in a deck that has too many combo pieces and too many one-offs. That's why when you look at the builds that run Desires, they're weird card numbers like 44, 45, and they play 3 of everything, even if it's a bad card, but it's a card they need because you don't want to mill it. You don't want to banish it because if you do need it, you need it. So in a deck like, Synchrons or something, it'd be really awkward to play because you're playing like 1 level leader and it would be bad. So you don't play it in decks like that. You play it in decks like this where you can just play 3 of and just make all your dreams come true. So if
All right, you ready?
Is this trigger Dave hour now?
You ready to not get triggered?
Yeah. Oh, I'm ready.
Okay. So this is a top 8 spellbook frog deck. 50 cards. Main differences being he's running 3 dupe and 2 Gamacil.
3 dupe, 2 Gamacil.
And 3 Magician of Prophecy.
Okay.
For spells, he's running the link monsters like Deco Talker, Firewall, Gaia. So he is running the Scapegoat at 2.
Okay.
But the spell lineup looks pretty much the same, so that's good.
Hey Marty, how are you?
He's running a Compulse. He's running 2 D-Barrier. He's running 2 Floodgate Trap Hole. He's running a Ring of Destruction and and the full Solemn Brigade. In addition to his Paleos.
See, I don't like the Solemn Brigade in the deck because they can't chain to it.
Understand, however.
I mean, it is a good card, I guess.
So what if you can't chain to it? You stopped your opponent from playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Fair. Marty, where's your buddy? Yeah.
And then he obviously went with the full Link build. So
Yeah,
Deco Talker, Firewall Dragon, Gaia Saber, Link Spider, 3 Mistar Boy, 1 Proxy, and 1 Topological Bomber Dragon. Bomber Dragon's cool because if you chain a
You can put a Palio in the link zone. That's cute. I get that. You should add Castle of Stromberg. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't even know this. I don't even know if this kid knows the story about that fucking.
Be joking, and be
Wasn't that
knowledgeable about that joke.
Wasn't it a field spell?
Yes.
In like my top 10. Yeah, in my top 10 field spells, some kid was telling me I was bad because I did not include Castle of Stromberg in my top 10 field spells because it's broken. It is a really good card, save for the fact that it doesn't fucking exist. It's not real. It's an anime exclusive, therefore it doesn't exist. So I can't put it on a list. This isn't Davinator's Yu-Gi-Oh anime channel where we weeb it up all the fucking time. No, it's a card game channel. I'm not gonna fucking talk about a fucking fake ass card that doesn't actually exist because it's a fucking just jerking off for 10 minutes about something. That's stupid. Oh, I'm in such a mood right now. It was your dumb Upstart Desires fucking thing. It got me so mad. It's so stupid.
So here's another list from Germany. Monsters are 3 dupe, 1 max C,
Castle of Strong Bad. What?
Monsters are dupe frog.
It's
Nancy,
an email.
Swap frog. So no spellbook engine.
How do you type with boxing
Spells-
gloves on your hands?
Spells are just Pot of Desires.
Okay.
Interesting tech of note that's different from the other ones is he's playing Lost Wind. 3 Lost Wind, 3D Barrier, 3 Solemn Strikes, Storming Mirror Force, and a Torrential Tribute.
Okay.
As for other tech choices.
I actually thought about Planter, to be completely honest with you. I was
Yeah.
originally going to make Launcher and Planter in this deck. Because
Right.
Planter mills off the top of your deck to summon it from the grave.
Yes.
It's like basically a non-tuner glow-up bulb.
Doesn't he have a restriction that they all have to be like fish or something?
No, that's Launcher. I think it just needs
Okay.
to mill a monster. I think that's the problem.
Ah.
But it is a
and the
free
side
water
deck-
monster
the
on
side
board.
deck is 3 Anti-Spell Fragrance, a Skill Drain, Heavy Storm Duster. That's actually not a bad idea.
Heavy Storm
single-
because it's a trap. Okay,
Yeah.
I do own a Storm Duster.
There you go. And then 3 Gamma for he's siding as Regeki.
It's bad. Don't side Regeki. It's a staple.
1 Breakthrough Skill and 1 Skill Drain for his side, and then his extra deck is pretty much all Xyz. So
How do you play? What is it not called Storm Duster in this fucking game?
yeah, probably not.
Fuck. Now I gotta play. Guess the OCG name. Heavy
I don't
Dust.
even-
Heavy Dust Storm. Guess the name. Are Fishborgs even viable still? If you have to ask that question, the answer is no.
Yeah, it's accurate.
What I'm even more cynical than Yugi No. This is getting bad. Like Tyler's the king of cynical Yu-Gi-Oh, but like I'm getting bad.
Comments, they're like, oh gosh.
I've gotten so jaded by just.
I mean, I feel like the top 10 videos drew a lot of views
They did.
from a lot of really bad players.
Well, because
or
they're
people-
they're super casual videos, so
Yeah.
like, Simu's meta analysis week 56 is not going to get any views from anybody who's not a competitive player.
Right.
But top 10 boobs in Yugi Mans is going to get all the video, all the views.
You better make that then.
Top 10 tits in Yu-Gi-Oh. Number 9, Pot of Desires. Toss in Mind Control. I thought about it. I actually sided it.
Yeah, it's not terrible as a side deck.
I sided it in the tournament. I used it against the World Chalice player. He negated it with something and then flipped his own. I was like, man, people are sleeping on this card. He's like, I know, right? And I thought it was weird that he agreed with me so readily, and then I realized it's because he was playing it too.
That's fine.
I mean, because the World Chalice is they're basically let's link summon for the sake of link summoning. So I need more monsters to do that.
Yeah. How do I become as dank as you?
I don't know. Just get good at the game and then get super triggered by anyone who's not as good as you. Just be
So, become a competitive player.
become a competitive elitist.
You should side Royal Decree. You can summon all your guys off of activating Royal Decree.
Activate Royal Degree. Summon a Palio. Broke.
Just gotta chain a bunch of traps to that.
Fucking
To that
trap.
activation.
It's fucking trap
Summon all
stun.
your entire graveyard.
I always was wondering, would a pure Paleo build and just run a bunch of D-Fissure and the new one, almost would that be better? Just a really stunny version of it with no frogs whatsoever, because if you don't run the frogs, you could run tons of dumb shit.
Yes.
But I mean,
Yeah, I think you could still run all that.
I'm is it worth slowing my deck down to really put them at a crawl? I don't know what
don't think so.
I want to know what the trade-off is. I'm slow, but you're real slow. You can't play with Macrocosmos on board, lol. You're like,
Now you can't play with macro. You'd have to play D-Fisher.
maybe D-Fissure and Wetlands and just
And then
I have 2400 beat stick
3 of
Paleos.
that different dimensional barrier or something like that.
Oh, absolutely. Dave, what are some old, forgotten archetypes you wish would get more support? I want Venom or Snake support since Snake Rain is so good. Did Rada tell you that? Did Rada tell you that Snake Rain was good?
I feel like Konami's
It is
really
a good card though.
with reptile support.
Yeah, because Snake Rain is a absurdly good card.
And they really can't make any floaty effects for reptiles.
Or they could just, you know, what they do is make a really good reptile deck, you know, let people be like, damn, triple Snake Rain, too broke, and for a format, and then just put on the limit list. They could just do that.
Pretty much. That's true. I mean, yeah, a good reptile archetype would limit Snake Rain minimally.
Worms were a thing.
That was were they playing Snake Rain? I thought they were playing Future Fusion.
They were playing Future Fusion. I don't know if Snake Rain existed yet. That's a little before my time.
Yeah. I think it is neat that they're kind of going through the Duelist Kingdom main characters and villains decks.
Yeah, they're getting some support for them. Just
Giving
random.
them a boost. Because I feel like a lot of the more modern archetypes have gotten support out the wazoo.
This one guy says take out Piaka and put another Duster in.
Is that the draw two?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm
plays Piaka.
I'm not against that idea. That seems good Yu-Gi-Oh! And what I was doing seems like bad Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Like that was scrub talk. One of that thing, yeah, that's bad. Don't do that. Do I go for 45 and put the one-off super sacky reasoning in just for the fuck of it?
I've never seen people play reasoning.
Why? You'd mill all your Paleos and your Lost Winds. Yeah, well, what do? You put a frog in the grave? Thanks.
Yeah.
Like, there's no downside to reasoning other than it's a complete sacky one-off that you'll probably never see in a deck that runs more than 40 cards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have a lot of draw, so that's a thing. That heavy Dust Storm will help against your Pendulum matchup.
It won't hurt it, certainly.
Dynamiscus is a face-up card on the field. Banish it. That's also very good against your Pendulum matchup.
Yeah, banishing your scales is good. He was like the Pendulum guy was like, Pendulum Call. I was like, it doesn't destroy.
Mm-hmm. You need Sky Iris for that. That's what made me want to play like Sky Iris in the builds at all, is just because of Cosmic Cyclone.
Gotcha.
Side debunk.
I thought about debunk. I really did. I was like, debunk too broke. Debunk counter trap, no worky with deck.
What about your deep barriers?
Oh yeah, I was running D barrier at the tournament. I ran into a lot of decks that didn't get hurt by it. Like World Chalice was like, D barrier, that's cute.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a shame if I had literally nothing in my extra deck that's even remotely stunnable by that. Oh, okay. I managed to call Pendulum against a Joker once.
So you going to a large tournament, you probably will run into Pendulums.
I mean, yeah, that's the other thing. As a meta call, it's probably good.
You should be building this deck with a tournament in mind, not I'm building this deck to
go to
make it
low
function, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So it's at 46. That seems kind of big. I don't know.
I think 50 is honestly your limit.
You think so?
I do.
Why do you click the save button like every 10 seconds? Because I click it after every time I do a change. Because I've literally like.
You literally typed the barrier.
Yep, I know. The barrier.
I saw that. I was like, yep. You do that a lot too. You type in like it's.
Oh, I've typed in DMOC before. Clicked search. Like, why does this fucking thing work? Like. Like MST. Come on. Stupid game. Know my player jargon.
It'd be interesting if they had like a secondary database with all like the nicknames.
That'd be funny. You
Um,
type in like spin and like all the cards that like that put a card
Yeah.
back in the deck come up like
Right.
oh neat.
So from here on, I think the deck is solid right now. I think that's a lot of good core stuff.
Okay. Should I risk
Uh,
the 4 extra cards or should I?
If you wanna go 4 extra cards, I would go up to that ban list and go to limited and put in like compulse and torrential and.
I really liked time.
Okay.
I thought that worked really well.
Actually, I think you should go floodgate.
Really.
Floodgate trap hole
But the other one puts it back in the deck.
at the cost of life points.
1,000 life points. People are paying 1,500 for strike.
But with
Is it-
floodgate, you
is
can
it
you can
floodgate?
lock
No.
of an extra monster zone.
You what?
Lock them out of an extra monster zone if you can floodgate whatever they summon first.
That's true. I only own one of them.
I think I have 2. It's a very expensive card, Dave.
Is it
I'm not
really?
sure you can afford it.
It's like $1.
Probably.
Mother Grizzly lol. Oh, I gotta get going. I'm exhausted.
It's a $1.50, Dave.
Okay, well I'll consider it. I'll play 2, see what it does.
I would playtest that, see what happens.
Should I go down 48? So many cards. Feels so heavy and bloated.
Opabinia searches, Toad searches, and then you have a ton of draw. After you activate the first desires, you will be playing with a less than 40 card deck.
True. I guess the
desires.
idea is I should probably run it through the stats machine because at some point it's like all this draw power is being chewed up by the number of cards in the deck. But like if I took it out and was at 40, it's actually slower because I'm at like a 35 card deck now, even though I'm at 48 because I have all this draw.
Right.
But if I took out the draw, I'm at like a 37 card deck or something like that. So
Right.
there's
I think the desires do screw with your levels there as well.
because it just I'm putting reasoning in.
Okay.
I'm totally fucking doing it. It's
I mean, I think you should find another card, another one-off, like a Mirror Force or something, like someone recommended.
to go up to 50.
Yeah. Because Lost Wind is searchable, essentially. You pitch it with your Foolish Burial Goods or the Paleozoic that does the same thing. Summon it when they summon a monster. Or set it when they summon a monster. So that's easily searched.
Ring of D, Compulse, Macro, True King's Return, Empire, Imperial Order, Soul Drain, Skill Drain. What's Soul Drain do? Is that the graveyard one?
Possibly.
Yeah, monsters that are banished or in the grave can't use their effects cannot activate.
That hurts you.
It does hurt me.
If anything, you'd want to do the hand one.
That Mind Drain or whatever it's called.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's okay. The trouble is you can't chain it to hand traps, and like
Right.
the cool thing about Ash is if I'm going first, you can Ash me in the middle of my turn, but I can't use Mind Drain or whatever the fuck it's called to stop you from ashing me because it's a trap. It's infinitely slower than the card is trying to counter. You almost need like an anti-ash hand trap like Gamma.
Add Fake Trap. It's some next level mind games.
Fake trap? That no.
You thought about it for a second.
No. Bubble Crush? What does it even do? I don't remember that card.
Card.
Yeah. It's got I believe it's got the Pot of Greed guy on it. Yeah, it does. The greedy Upstart Goblin guy. This card can only be activated when a player has 6 or more cards on the field and or in their hand. If the player then select and is that
The players then select and send cards to their respective graveyards until the amount remaining on the field and in their hand is 5.
so both players have to have 6,
Any player has 6 or more on the field and or in their hand.
and then we both go down until we have 5. The trouble is, if one of us has 6 and the other one doesn't, then it only hurts one player. So the objective is like, oh, I have 1 card in my hand, you have 10. Lol. Eh.
Yeah.
Eh.
If anything, you could play that. Is that that trap that banishes everything out yet?
What?
There's a card that if your opponent has like more cards than you, you can play it from your hand, and it like banishes everything but 1 card.
No, I don't. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember what it's called. It's in the next set.
There's a lot of really good cards in Circuit Break.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. It's like there's so much I'm waiting for.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna noodle this last card spot for the rest of the night. I want to go do some stuff. I gotta get away from the computer. My eyes are getting buggy.
Okay, I will talk to you later.
I'll see you later, Ryan.
Good night, everyone. Have a great night or day, depending on where you're watching from, or something.
All right, guys. Yeah, struggling battle. That's what it's called. Thank you guys for stopping by in the stream tonight on Monday. Monday is always a good stream. Issue is I'm just very tired today, so if my energy's been low, that's why. But thank you, Ryan and Marion, for stopping by as always, and thank you guys for stopping by. You're the only reason why I do this stuff, because you know I don't like just to talk to myself, even though I still do it. So having my subscribers, you guys are wonderful. So when this thing uploads as like a stream, like just recording, you can leave comments in the comment section about what you guys think I should, what cool check choices for this deck would be. I'd be interested to actually see those. So give it like, a couple hours. It'll be re-uploaded automatically as just like a video of just everything that we've done. So you can totally do that. That'd be really cool. And remember, guys, thank you for stopping by. And if you don't troll the meta, who will? I will see you guys next Monday for the next stream. 8 o'clock always.